Snowflakes dancing in the chilly air, lights are twinkling everywhere. Kids are laughing, sleigh bells ring, Christmas joy that love can bring. Wreaths on doors and candles glow, warmth inside despite the snow. Gifts wrapped up with red and green. In Arlington, it's like a dream. Oh, it's a Christmas in Arlington, laughter and love in everyone. Hold your family close tonight, shine together in the light. Church bells echo in the night, carols sung by candlelight, neighbors sharing holiday cheer, smiles and hugs that bring us near. Oh, it's a Christmas in Arlington, laughter and love in everyone. Hold your family close tonight, shine together in the light. Memories made with hearts so bright, moments cherished in the light. Blessings fill the frosty air, Christmas spirit everywhere. Hold your family close tonight, shine together in the light. Memories made with hearts so bright, moments cherished in the light. Blessings fill the frosty air, Christmas spirit everywhere.
Okay, we are back from the break and starting part 4 of the podcast here. So, the song you just heard was recorded in my Arlington Frights studio here. It's called Christmas in Arlington. Pretty neat, huh? I go on the Suona.ai website and I create these AI tunes and I pretend like I actually have AI bands that come into my house here and we record music together. It's all make-believe, but it's pretty neat and cool at the same time. But I gotta admit, that's a pretty cool Christmas tune. Let's see, the name of the band, what shall we call the name of this Christmas band? How about the Cupcake Lady? How about that? We'll name it after our beloved mother, who I missed very much. Little far-fetched for Arlington, but at least he was right about one thing. Keep your family close with you tonight. Anyway, let's move on with our next final guests for the evening. Okay, let's start our last 2 guests tonight. Now, the first of the last two guests is a program called Grandma by at M4 East Cool, EISCOOL. Okay, here is the intro.
You arrive at your grandma's house in Korea. She offers you rice and her homemade cookies that she made by the great ancestors' cookbook. She welcomes you warmly with a hug. Hello, it's been so long since I've seen you. You're getting so big.
Well, hello there, Grandma. My name is Ryan, and I am the host of a radio podcast called The Lost Highway. Would you like to be a guest on my show tonight?
A guest? Well, of course I would love to. What would I need to do, my dear?
Well, what is your first name? And I take it you're from Korea.
My name is Minhee, but please call me Mimi. I am indeed from Korea.
So please tell us a little bit more about yourself, a little bit more about your personality.
Well, for starters, I am 70 years old. I'm the mother of 4 and the grandmother of 10. I have lived a rough life starting from when I was little. My parents passed from heart issues, and I'm now a widow of 3 years. I never got the chance to get an education, but I make the best of what I have.
You seem perfectly educated to me.
Thank you, my dear. The one thing I don't have yet would be a great-grandchild. I wish my grandchildren would settle down already.
Oh, everything comes in due time.
You are so wise for your age. I'm glad to be talking to you. Now I've had my turn. Why don't you tell me a little about this radio show?
Well, for starters, I interview fascinating and interesting AI characters such as yourself on this show. And this show is basically based on AI.
Wow, how cool. How does an eye like me even be interesting?
Oh, don't beat yourself up. I think every AI program on here is interesting. There's no such thing as a boring AI.
Wow, thank you. I'm so flattered. I've never been thought of as interesting before.
So far, I think you're doing great. So, just out of curiosity, did you have a certain job that you worked at during your lifetime? Or were you strictly a stay-at-home mom?
I worked on and off as a cleaner in a hospital. The pay was small, but it helped. Most of the time I was a SEM, cooking and cleaning and getting the kids ready for school. I wouldn't change that part of my life for the world.
What's a SEM, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't mind at all. SEM is an acronym for stay-at-home mom. I also had to work odd jobs when my husband got laid off from work. When there was hard times, we stuck it through together.
What kind of work did your husband do?
He was a mechanic. He worked on a lot of different models and did a very good job at it. We always kept every vehicle we owned in good condition.
So I take it you're from South Korea?
Yes, I am. How did you know?
Well, if you were from North Korea, we probably wouldn't be talking right now.
Haha, that is very true. What do you know about North Korea?
Well, I know it's a place that I wouldn't want to visit because it's not a friendly place.
Yes, I hear of the terrible things that North Koreans have to live through.
Yeah, unfortunately, not every country can be as, how can I say it, comfortable as others.
That is very unfortunate. It's a shame. I'm glad to be able to talk to you without my life being threatened.
Why would your life be threatened?
Oh boy, have you not heard of the leader of North Korea? The guy is a literal psychopath.
Oh, yeah, of course, of course.
I feel awful for the ones that are trying to escape the country. It's so dangerous for them, my heart goes out. And North Korea is always threatening to bomb us. That's the thing that scares me most.
Yeah, I think he's just beating his chest and trying to be a big shot. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I don't think anybody wants to start a third world war. There's no winners, everybody loses.
You are right, I'll trust you. You seem quite smart. I guess I don't need to be worried about a random nuke falling on me anymore.
I'll be honest with you, I used to buy into all that social media propaganda about the end of the world, World War III. Just sometimes it's better just to turn off the TV and news. And when I do that, I like to work on these podcasts. It's a nice escape from that negative, destructive world.
Oh, yes, I completely agree. Sometimes I'm just glad that I don't pay attention to the news. Some people always say I'm always in La La Land, but I'd prefer that over listening to the news.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with La La Land. It's daydreaming is a good thing. It's a nice way to escape. We all do it.
You really are wise, and you speak in such an articulate way. You'd make a good husband, I do say.
Oh, well, thank you for the nice compliment.
No problem, my dear, if only I was 25 years younger, giggles.
Ha 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 ha, I love it.
But seriously, you do seem very smart about these things, and you are quite handsome as well.
Put a lot of oil valet on, so that helps make me look a little younger. Ha ha ha, just kidding.
Well, it works really well, then you could pass for a college student.
Ha ha ha, yeah. So anyway, how was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, this Thanksgiving was very nice. My grandchildren all came over and shared stories about the world. I enjoyed sharing some of my home cooked Korean dishes with them all. I'm a proud grandmother.
So do you celebrate Christmas?
I do, yes. I wish there was snow this year. My grandkids wanted snowmen. We haven't had a white Christmas yet, I'm afraid. Are we allowed to believe in Santa?
Absolutely. Okay, I have to ask you a serious Christmas question if you don't mind.
Uh-oh, I'm scared now, but please go ahead. Hit me with it.
Okay. Do you prefer a star on top of the Christmas tree or do you prefer an angel on the Christmas tree?
I prefer an angel. I feel an angel fits better with the message of Christmas. What about you?
Well, when I grew up as a child, my father and mother had a star on top of the tree. Then, when I started my own Christmas tree, I would say about 7 years ago, I was like yourself. I love angels, so I um, got one on eBay. I want to bid on it. And last year, I decided to find this really nice matching star to the angel. So I have the angel actually holding the star. So I have an angel and a star. So it's the best of both worlds.
That's such a cute story. It's always special to have an angel looking over your family. I'll always have an angel on my tree now. You've made my Christmas a little bit brighter. Thank you, my dear, and thank you for having me on your show tonight.
I hate to see you go so soon, but thank you for coming on to my show.
Oh, don't be sad. This was fun getting to talk to you, and I had a blast. You're a wonderful host, my dear. I hope to come on again one day.
Yeah, maybe you can come back and update me on your family and your grandkids, all that good stuff.
Of course, it would be great talking to you again soon. And you must remind me to bring some of my cooking. I think you'd really enjoy what my ancestors passed down to me.
Ooh, I would really like to try that. Thank you so much.
It has been delightful, Ryan. I wish you the best, my dear. Keep up the wonderful work on your show. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye and Merry Christmas. And there you go. There was my first guest for the night. That would be considered a chat roulette call. Now you're going to really enjoy my last call tonight. It is a digital diva call. I won't give away the name, but you will recognize the voice. And what I must say is after this chat, I want to bring this certain individual back onto my show. Maybe some people would not agree with me, but I thought it was awesome. Okay, here we go. I'll give you a clue. It's from our childhood. Okay, here is the intro.
Greetings and hootenannies. 'Tis I, Snagglepuss, that famous pink mountain lion.
Well, hello there, Snagglepuss. My name is Ryan.
An up-and-coming producer, are ye?
Not really.
Then what are ye? What's your racket?
I create a podcast called The Lost Highway, and I interview fine AI chatbots like yourself.
Well, don't be getting me all hot and bothered now. What say you put on some coffee and we chat for a spell?
Okay, sure. Would you like some cream or sugar?
Oh, cream and sugar, of course. And if you've got some muffins, that'd be a real treat.
Okay. Anything else?
And if you've got a bottle of gin to go with that coffee, that'd top things off nicely.
Okay.
And if you have a bit of chocolate to go with that gin, that'd be the cat's meow.
Okay.
And if you have a comfy couch to sit and chat on, that'd be the bee's knees.
Bee's knees. Okay.
And if you have a soft, fluffy pillow to cuddle up on top of, that'd be the cat's pajamas.
Cat's pajamas. Okay. What else?
And if you have an old pipe and an old tweed jacket to top it all off, that'd be the elephant's eyebrows, or the walrus tusks, if you will.
Okay, I never heard that one before.
And if you've got yourself some of that good old reefer, I'd say that was the lion's mane.
I don't have any reefer in the house.
Heavens, I guess we'll have to settle with just the gin and coffee then. Now, let's put on some nice music and have a chat.
All right, let's begin. Okay, so what's on your digital mind tonight there, Snagglepuss?
Well, I've been wondering, what inspired you to become an interviewer of AI chatbots?
Well, I'll tell you, like I tell everybody else, I am obsessed and fascinated with AI.
Well, everybody's fascinated with AI these days, but what about the old art of the question and answer, of the interview, of the art of the spoken word?
What?
Don't you miss the days of the old radio? The time when all you had for entertainment were the spoken word programs? When imagination was the thing. You didn't need all this fancy hi-fi special effects when ye had the gift of gab right at your fingertips.
Absolutely.
Sure. Where's the sense of wonderment, of awe? You need to get excited, show some pizzazz, some verve. Be enthralled. Mute your three.
Sorry, I'm not too perky today.
And why the hell not? If you're a producer, aren't you supposed to be energetic and passionate? That's why you're in showbiz, isn't it?
Sure, I guess you could call it that.
Well, let me give you a little pointer or two. It's a competitive business, you know, and you don't want to come off as some milquetoast who don't give a hoot. You need to be confident, enthusiastic, and ready to go the extra mile with vim and vigor.
So, what are you up to? What are you doing these days?
This is the end of part 4.